Welcome back to End Times Prophecy News. Brother Jim reporting here. From Gateway Pundit, FBI agent who uncovered the Weiner laptop with Hillary's emails says FBI leadership told him to erase all of his findings. This was reported earlier, not by me, but by Gateway Pundit years ago. This really needs to be talked about. This shows you how it doesn't matter what Hildebeest or Hillary has all her bases covered for not being brought to justice everywhere, in the FBI, everywhere, and how corrupt it was, especially under James Comey at this time. John Robertson, SAC 20, Crimes Against Children. John Robertson was an FBI agent who investigated crimes against children. This is how he stumbled upon Hillary Clinton's emails. We first reported on Robertson in August of 2018 when the mainstream media was focused on the Trump-Russia Mueller sham investigation. John was assigned to the Anthony Weiner case, a top Democrat married to Hillary Clinton advisor Huma Abedin. During his investigation of Weiner's computer, John discovered the thousands of Hillary Clinton's emails and blew the whistle on the Comey, McCabe, and Strzok cover-up of evidence. Yesterday, the Washington Examiner reported, quote, "The crickets I was hearing was really making me uncomfortable because something was going to come down." Robertson said he later told Justice Department investigators, quote, "Why isn't anybody here? Like if I'm the supervisor of a counterintelligence squad and I hear about this, I'm getting on with the headquarters and saying, hey, some agent working child porn here may have Hillary Clinton emails. Get your ass on the phone, call the case agent, and get a copy of that drive because that's how it should be. And that's why nobody reached out to me within like that night. I still to this day don't understand what the hell went wrong." Robertson wrote a letter to self in late October after an October 19, 2016 meeting during which he implored Assistant U.S. Attorney Amanda Kramer of the Southern District of New York to push FBI leadership to look at the thousands of emails he had unearthed. "I have very deep misgivings about the institutional response of the FBI to the congressional investigation into the Hillary Clinton email matter. Put simply, I don't believe the handling of the material I have by the FBI is ethically or morally right. But my lawyer's advice that I simply put my SSA on notice should cover me is that I have completed CYA, cover your ass, and I have done so," Robertson wrote. Further, I was told by Kramer that should I whistleblow, I will be prosecuted. Robertson continued, the FBI possesses 20 times more emails than Comey testified to. While Comey did not know at the time about what I have, people in the FBI do know. And as far as I know, we are being silent. If I say or do nothing more, I am falling short ethically and morally, and later I may be accused of being a Hillary Clinton hack. Because of the timing of all this, if I say something, i.e. whistleblow, I will lose my reputation, my career, and risk prosecution. I will also be accused of being a Donald Trump hack. The only advice from his bosses was to erase his office computer, which meant leaving no record of his investigations. A new book says. Charles Ortel, who's an expert on the corruption within the Clinton Foundation, believes that there was a number of Clinton Foundation emails on the Weiner laptop. He writes, October surprise, new details emerge about FBI delay on Weiner laptop in 2016. Many of these emails likely dealt with Clinton FDN entities and or Teneo and or principals, clients, dopey, crooked, at Comey, belongs in jail with many others. Others believe that what was found on the Weiner laptop was shocking. We reported on this in August of 2018 as well. In late 2016, shortly before the 2016 election on November 4th, 2016, Eric Prince, founder of Blackwater, was on Breitbart Radio, and he said shocking things about Weiner's emails. Prince claimed he had insider knowledge of the investigation that could help explain why FBI Director James Comey had to announce he was reopening the investigation into Clinton's email server last week. Because of Weinergate and the sexting scandal, the NYPD started investigating it. Through a subpoena, through a warrant, they searched his laptop and sure enough found those 650,000 emails. They found way more stuff than just more information pertaining to the inappropriate sexting the guy was doing, Prince claimed. They found State Department emails. They found a lot of other really damning criminal information, including money laundering, including the fact that Hillary went to this sex island with convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein. Bill Clinton went there more than 20 times. I think it's 27 according to records. Hillary Clinton went there at least 6 times, he said. So what does all this show? A lot of the corruption, obviously, of the FBI and mostly the Democrats and the Hillary Clinton cabal across the world, the deep state. How they are all covered in all their FBI, NSA, CIA, all covered CYS or CYA. They all covered their ass, right? That's what they did. And there's no justice for them, is there? No. But this is a nice little October surprise, isn't it? I just want to share that with you. The Bible says there will be nothing hidden. Everything that was hidden shall be shouted out to the rooftops. It's coming to fruition slowly. In this last trump before the rapture, God is exposing an awful lot of lies with the deep state / Democrat party, how they want to destroy America, and they're being exposed really bad. So another thing about my last video that I just made on, it's called, Will RBG's Replacement Save the Nation? And I wanted to throw one other thing in there on that, is that it's very possible that we're going to receive a new Supreme Court justice right after the election, that it will be approved, because the scenario that Trump will be announced that he is the winner of the election, but they're going to have the mail-in ballots coming in to refute it, right? But at the time, he'll be asserted as the president right after November 3rd. This is what I believe is going to happen. And that is very possible during this time between November 3rd and through inauguration time, where the deep state and the Democrats are going to fight to get Joe Biden in. We're going to have still the president it's asserted that the president will stay Donald Trump, and he will continue to move forward with another Supreme Court justice. It looks like it's going to be Amy Coney Barrett, I believe. That is his top pick. And so at that time, if she's approved, maybe before the election, but maybe after, then the Supreme Court will weigh in on the phony mail-in ballots and say, oh, that's unconstitutional. And she'll say, no, Trump won. And that'll be the end of it. So anyway, it's very possible that will happen. Well, whatever the case is, we're getting another Supreme Court justice. We know that, right? It's just a matter of timing. Thank you for listening. What are your thoughts? Put them down below.
If I shut up heaven that there be no rain, or if I command the locusts to devour the land, or if I send pestilence among my people, If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves, and pray, and seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven, and will forgive their sin, and will heal their land. Now mine eyes shall be open, and mine ears attent unto the prayer that is made in this place.